Oh, oh okay. Is there? I'm scared for a moment. Seems to work. Hey, are you? Yeah, okay, it is. Yippee! I'm going to change the cinematic. Give him a little more waist. A little longer waist. Yeah. That'd be fun, putting wings on the back. Ah, so many with wings on the back. I forget. Ugh. Pain. Definitely need to make that hand smaller. This might spread his legs a little out. You will see. So he's a little more stanced. Shrink is needed. It's too tall. For being a scientist, he's very muscular. I don't know why I chose to do that. Oops. No, you know what? I don't want his head up. No, we're in it. Sounds like someone's knocking, but it's not. Do I want to change his hairdo? Maybe. I shorten these bangs a little bit. I say bangs, but they're like feathers. Oh, hi Yaksha! Welcome to the stream! How you doing? Wait, what is that? A little headbanging emoji. That's cute. Did you make that one yourself, or is that from another streamer? Yaxa says doing great, been surviving the hot weather. Yeah, it's a little hot out. I even have like 2 fans going on currently. Just to make sure that things are not overheating in here. Yaxa says from another streamer. Okay. I don't think I've seen that streamer, but I also don't look too far out. Do want to. Just haven't had time to. Oh, that's also like from another streamer, I'm assuming. The little explosion. That's sad. Why? Why did they explode? Like, I'm sitting over here, like, thinking of, like, redoing his design a little bit, this guy. But at the same time, it's like, he's a little bit on the older side, but like, you know, mid 30s, 40s, somewhere around there? Yaxa says the same streamer. Oh, so they have multiple characters. I see, I see. Oh, they have so many. That's fun though. Don't you also stream? Like, are you also like working towards making emojis yourself? Yes, it says. Also, how are you? I'm good. Just sitting here redesigning characters. I did finish up redesigning Elijah. Added like the scales and whatnot that I didn't manage to on stream. Did also give him his hair and floof on the arms. So now I've moved on to like doing Cormando here, which I need to like put his wings on the back. I did also do Maria off stream, but like I might like try and put some clothes on her, because like the clothes that she has currently over here on the right, it's so plain that I'm like, nah, that doesn't really work for me anymore. Yasha says I don't do that. I do not have affiliate to put emotes and stuff, but yes, I do stream. Yeah, I remember that you rated me at one point. So I was like, oh, like you're working towards affiliate? I mean, you might as well make some emotes and stuff. If you would like, you know, if you're aiming for the affiliate part. Not everyone is, but that, you know, like, it just is fun to, like, you know, be affiliate, just to, like, you know, have the emotes as, like, a possibility. That's what I do. Henry, hello! Welcome to the stream! Goopsters and moopsters? I don't know about the moopsters part. But how you doing? I think I'll give him a little bit more. Like a little further out. So I can like add a little more feathers. Whispers in my head. What you gonna do? So take it, kid, so it says just playing. Legends Arceus to get a shiny charm. Ooh, yeah, good luck on that. I don't think I got that one. Or is it that you just catch every Pokemon in order to get it? Because I forget. It's been such a long while since like that game came out. Siri says you just need every Pokemon on the dex with full research level. Ah, okay, so you have to like get it to level 10. Got it. Some of them are easier than others, but yeah, be what it be. But it also depends like on the Pokemon, right? Like some of them are a little worse at spawning and whatnot. Yaxa says I do not want to put my personal infos when you do the affiliate stuff. Personal infos? Yeah, I forgot to like what that you actually like give to Twitch. I don't think it's like a lot of personal information, but like, you know, if you ever get to the point, you can always like look and see what it is that they want from you, and if you're not comfortable with that, like you don't have to. By any means, you know. There's no person forcing you to do it. Like, it's just like an offer that they give to people once they get up to a specific number with like a few things, like a few stats. Cedric says, so the grind isn't over, but my will probably is. Oh. Yeah, it's one thing that I don't really appreciate with Pokemon in general. Is like it's so grindy on some parts that it's like, yeah, I understand why they made the XP share. It can be a little too grindy as well. Especially if you have like a ton of Pokemon that you want to like, level up to see their evolutions and whatnot. If you don't look up any Pokemon, then it's like, oh, that would be nice. Like, make it go a little faster so you can get to see what the Pokemon looks like in-game instead of like, someone who hacked the game or like, leaked the stuff. There's like some whimsy to it, like to see with your own eyes because you evolved them somehow. Some of them are a little like out there with it where I feel like, okay, like where was that information with the Pokemon, how to evolve it? Because like I had the hardest time like with Yamask, like the Galarian version. I was like, how do you evolve this thing? Like I'm sitting there with it like level 50 or so, or even more maybe, and I'm like, it's just not evolving. What's going on? So anyway, says I thought the grind for the ultimate weapon from Kingdom Hearts 3 was a pain. I wouldn't know because I don't play Kingdom Hearts because it's already grindy in the first few games. Like I have considered playing it just for fun, like off stream, but then I remember that it's very grindy. Because I watched my big brother play it when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, yeah. Like, I enjoy watching it, but also, no, to the grind. That's a little big, isn't it? Yaxa is lurking? Yeah, that's all good. I hope you enjoy your time here. Tania says, Crumbs, let's do gambling. 53%. So you're over the 50 mark again today. Sam says, damn it. Bid less, but yeah. At least you're over. I think that's like the more important part, right? Might curl it a little bit. No, stop it. Stop moving the entire thing. I might have to move his beak further down because right now it feels like it's such a short face. Can't have that. So let's just fix that. Like, need some room for the eyes. There we go. Now there should be room for like the eyeballs and stuff, which would be beneficial. He does have eyes. Ah, bless you. It's okay. That was just my boyfriend sneezing in the background. Do I want to make him have like feathers to stick out? I think I might, because I don't really. What's going on with this? Like, I don't know why. Like that part is just not gelling with me. Like his head is like too big, but it's also too small. I'll figure it out. Maybe I should just finish its body and then figure out his head later. It's weird to have like a gym bro character kind of thing, and then it's like also a scientist. He. Like, how are you both these things? But no one says you can't be both these things, but, you know. Tailors. This is something to figure out for sure. At least I'm fixing his legs so he's like able to walk again. Or for the first time, I guess. He doesn't get to have belly button, I guess. Because he is a bird. Always a fun thing to realize. Hello Rufus, welcome to the stream! How you doing today? Rufus says I better start playing Project Zomboid again. I don't think I know the game. You probably mentioned it before and I've plumb forgotten. I'm gonna look it up again. Project Zomboid. Ah! That game. Okay. I think I've seen it played by like the Brit. Where he just broke the game. Fenrir says hello to Rufus, and Rufus says hello back. Rufus says it's a really good zombie game. Ultimate isometric zombie survival game. Fair. Didn't say it was bad or anything. I was just like, I remember it only purely from watching one YouTuber who broke the game. By sitting still and gaining skill points. I wouldn't be able to tell you how to play the game by any means. I just watched that, I was like, alright. I love watching YouTubers just make up arbitrarily weird challenges. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm entertained. Go on. Could never do it myself. I wouldn't have the patience. I have other things that I want to do. Let's see here. Ooh. Senator says, I remember playing Project Zomboid a while back. It reminded me of the days only with less people that will no doubt end you faster or slower depending on who you met. Ah, fair. Rufus says, as Project Zomboid shows you how freaking easy it would be to survive and the Walking Dead universe if you didn't encounter any other people. I mean, I suppose if you didn't encounter anyone, it makes it a little easier to survive. But if you live in a densely populated area, it's a different matter. Also, hello, Rad. I'm pretty sure we went by Rad with you. How you doing? It's been a bit. I'm also not saying that in a word, because I can't. That is too long. Riven says, yeah, it's the people that'll get you before the zombies. Senria says, damn right. Yeah, like, I assumed as much, because, like, you can't really trust people who are, like, you know, in survival mode. They won't trust anyone else, and then everything falls apart. All about that trust. If you give too much trust, then... And if they don't give that trust back, then that's your downfall. Not their downfall. Which is unfortunate. Like, it's like, oh, you could survive the both of you if you just try, like, you know, communicated a little better and trusted one another. The fact that I need to give this guy diamond nipples. Oh god. Let's see here. Rufus says, normally the zombies are shamblers who are slower than you, and you can just straight up outwalk them, even in crowded areas, if you play with base settings. I love torturing myself by playing with settings that make all the zombies sprinters and give them smarter pathfinding with pinpoint hearing. That does sound like a painful way of going about it with the game. Because I'm just sitting there like, you know, a zombie apocalypse would not last, like, for that long. When you think about it. Just because, like, you know, your nerve system would essentially, like, rot away, so how would it even move after a bit? Like, if it's all rotted away. Like, and with fewer population, then at some point it's gonna stop. There's not gonna be many more zombies, because you can, for the most part, like, outpace them. Granted, they don't get tired like you do, but, like, you know, they will wither away over time. And that's just fact. Let's see. It says, on top of that, I put mods in that let them vault over low fences instead of tripping over them and falling to the ground, and let them climb over tall fences. They can't do that normally. It really depends. Yeah, like, I mean, it depends, like, where your situation is, right? Like, if you're in rural areas, there's only going to be so many people to turn, right? And by the time anything else comes to you, like, it's going to be rotted, like, so far that it's not going to, like, hit you. So if you can just, like, outlast that, eventually, yeah, you know, not going to be a problem anymore. Ruth says, people say that, but it really depends on what the cause of the zombies is. Yeah, but I mean, often, like, most of the time, like, the zombies are you know, rotted corpses, so it's like you won't be able to move your body once like the tendons and nervous system is just all gone for you, and muscles, like once it's all gone, it's gone. It's not just gonna perpetually stay like over time, if you, especially if you don't get to eat anything, because like they don't eat each other. Rufus says because they'd run away eventually uses logic, but the fact there are zombies in the first place is already throwing logic out the window. I mean, not really, because like that, it is a real life thing. Like it's just like they have a time limit. Like there are parasites out there that essentially take over the mind of like snails and whatnot. So they exist. It's just not with humans currently. But it does exist in nature. Rufus says, so using the logical explanation they'd run away, it won't necessarily happen. I mean, it would. If they ever developed anything to hit humans in the same way that it does with the snail. I think that's why, like, I think The Last of Us is, like, probably better when it comes to that kind of stuff, because it's fungus that takes over the mind of people. So it makes a little more sense because it's, like, a little closer to, like, what the snail ends up being taken over by. So it's less so, like, that the corpse is just there and being controlled by some virus. It's still a living being till, you know, the snail gets eaten. It's like that's pretty much like the end goal for most of those parasites, to like spread. Then he says, oh yeah, in a few weeks I'm gonna go hunt myself a Rayquaza for both itself and its mega form in July, soon for Pokemon Go. Ooh. Rayquaza? Is there like an event going on in Pokemon Go? Because like, didn't they just have Pokemon Go Fest? By the way, I don't hate on zombies or anything like that. Like, I think it's a fun thought experiment. Did very much so enjoy like Shaun of the Dead, just because like it's in an area where weapons is not like a huge thing that everyone just has access to, so they kind of have to be creative with it. I like that more. Rufus says, I love the zombie genre. I could not exist without it. Yeah, like I love the genre. I love it for like, you know, the thought process of it, and like when people make a fun twist to it. And I do like The Walking Dead in some capacity. Like, you know, some of the things it's like, okay, like I can get behind that. Like, you know, the thought of like having to off the one that you love the most is like terrifying, because like otherwise it's like, yeah, you're gonna perish, but do you want to perish by their hand? That is another thing. But would they want that? Like, you're also thinking that, like, oh, would I want that to happen, or so to like the one I love the most? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want him to continue living. But yeah, it's a lot. I don't want to think about that. let's move on for that. But I do like the fungus stuff when it comes to like the Last of Us. Not that I played it, but like I do know that much. I do just find it a little silly with like the plot itself. It's like, why would you ever kill the person that has the antidote in their body? Like, you would take samples. That's what you would do in order to like make the antidote, and then like, you know, keep having them around so that you can take more and make more antidote. Like, I always found that so funny when, like, I'm sorry to say, but like, it's always like American shows where it's like that, like, oh, like you're so attached to this person now, like you can't just let them die to, like, you know, for the good of all the people. Like, yeah, you wouldn't. Like, that's not how it works. It's like saying to sheep can't be sheared more than once. They can. It's so weird. Like, they will make more blood that you can use to then make antidote. That's just silly. Let's see here. What are people saying? Scenarius says, I only got really into the zombie genre, so was definitely the Dying Light series. I don't know that one. I gotta look it up. Maybe I can look into it like later after the stream. Dying Light. Oh, it's a game. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look into that a little more. Rufus says, this is how you died. My favorite zombie series. They're not zombies. It's the 28 Days Later franchise trilogy, whatever. Oh yeah, like the 28 Days Later, and then it's like a arbitrary, like, bigger number, like further along. Like, I think those are like movies, right? And I don't remember, like, I don't think I've seen them actually. Like, maybe at some point I will. But I just do enjoy, like, the thought process of, like, you know, how would people act if XYZ thing happened and stuff. I mean, it's not like I don't do that all the time with, like, my own characters. Like, that's the whole thing that I keep doing. Rufus says it was directed by someone else. Oh. Don't know if people take well to that. I need to make him shorter, or like raise him up a little bit there. I still think I need to make him a little shorter, just so he can stay within the canvas. Let's see here. Rufus says it's more of an action movie than 28 Days Later, which I still think is the best out of all of them. The intro to 28 weeks. Wait. Weeks! Oh, I keep saying days. 28 weeks later is really good though. No, wait, one of them said days. And then you say 28 weeks later is really good with the intro. Rufus says that was directed by one of the original directors. I mean, yeah, sometimes you just need a break from something and then you can come back to it with a fresh mind. And hopefully make like a fun experience for people who return for it. Rufus says 28 Days Later is really good. Alright. I'll have to look into it at some point to like watch it, maybe. I don't watch a whole lot of like horror stuff just because like there's so much gore at times that I'm like, ooh, now I'm getting queasy. Also, hello to Yuhiko Mythos. Welcome to the stream. I see that you're a first-time chatter, so your first time here. Thank you for popping in. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm just redrawing a character here, making a new reference sheet for him and a new design because I don't like how he turned out. So I'm making a new one. But how are you doing? And what would you like me to address you by? Like, if you want me to address you by, like, Yuhiko or Mythos, or another name, if anything, because some people in here like to be called by their own name. I try to remember. Also, what pronouns, if anything. Ruth says 28 weeks later is meh, 28 years later, part 1 is meh, but I liked it. 28 years later, the Bone Temple is really good. I'll see about it. I might have to, like, you know, split them up and, like, do them over, like, time, because I can't marathon that. Like, there's gonna be too much gore for me. Yuhiko Mythos says, not first time here, but first time chatting. Well, I've been following for a while, but I've been lurking. Ah, okay. It just says first time chatter. That is true. I thought maybe then you would also be like a first person. First time here. Because I've had a lot of people where it's like that. I say a lot, you know, like not many per se, because smaller streamer. But glad to see that you want to chat. I hope you enjoy your time here. Like, I'm assuming you do since you followed. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. I know I yap a lot, but I don't yell too much. I would hope not. I need to, like, change my approach because I do not want to yell. I'm gonna fix that foot a little bit. Rufus says here, waiting for 28 years later, part 3 is still in the works, but I'm excited. Oh! So it's still going. I thought maybe it was done by now. Like, if there's been 2 parts out, then it's like, yeah, okay, like, we're done. But I guess it could go where the 3rd part is gonna have a 4th. Yuhiko Mythos says, you can either call me Yuhiku or Yuhiku, or Silas, whatever you like. As for pronouns, I don't mind any. I use they, them, and he, him. Ah, okay.
Mythos is reminding you to hydrate.
Oh, thank you. I shall hydrate. Thank you so much, and also thank you for the raid. I do see that notification there. Like, for some reason, I don't have, like, a thing for that, like, that will pop up. I should probably fix that. I'll do that for next stream. Yuhika says, yeah, I love your stream. Similar vibe as mine's when I do art. Oh, you misspelled. I was thinking that was probably the case because you and I is, like, right next to each other. Yuhika says, no problem. I thought I was doing art. You were doing art, so why not raid ya? Well, I do appreciate that. I try to remember to raid people, but I keep forgetting, and then it's like I end the stream and jump off, and I'm like, oh, I could have maybe raided someone if I had people in there. Not always on Twitch, but I do appreciate the raid. Yuhika says also, I love your avatar on your stream. Thank you so much. I had a fun time making him, even if painful. Don't do what I do. If you're gonna make a PNG YouTuber avatar, don't do 110 pieces. That's a little much. But it might end up being that much if you're also making emotions, like different expressions. Yuhika says, yeah, that happens to me a lot. I kind of forget to raid. Yeah, also because, like, I don't sit in on Twitch when I'm streaming. It's more so I'm just sitting in OBS with, like, Streamlabs so I can see the chat without having, like, the the window open for Twitch specifically. Because it takes like extra bandwidth then, because I'm essentially seeing my own live stream and having to like download that. So it's just like more RAM than needed. Logistically just silly to do. Let me see here. So you're saying, Yuhiko says your PNG tuber is way more cooler than mine. Lol, I do a simple models. That's all good. Like, that's why I say don't do what I did. I did over the top because I was like, okay, like I'm gonna do the worst of the worst first and see if I like it. If like making PNG tuber models, and if I don't like it, then I just have at least like the one. But that's not necessarily the best approach to it. I'll say that much. Though I do enjoy making models as well. I have other ones available to me that I've made besides from this guy. Let me see here. Yuhiko says, so true for me, I just use my phone to re-chat as I do not stream anywhere else. Which is fair, like I do stream on both YouTube and Twitch, because I thought, hey, might as well allow people to just pick whichever one they like more. Because YouTube is like a bigger platform as well, a lot of people have a YouTube account, so I thought, okay, like let's just do that. But I know that Twitch is like better when it comes to like streaming aspect of it, from what I understand, at least with what people say, because like they can support their favorite streamers much better, yet etc etc. And I understand that, like that makes sense, so that's why I was like, okay, just get Streamlabs on there. Like it's a free OBS plugin, so might as well just put it in and see how it goes. And so far it's been great. And I also get to have my library of like what streams I've done in the past on YouTube. So that's nice. Yuhiko says, I love the wings. It is so amazing. Thank you. It was a lot of fun to like make that. Like they are each like how many pieces is it? 6 pieces? No, 5 pieces. Because like there's like the how do you call it? I do have a picture that I can just pull it up so I can like explain. Let me grab him. He is somewhere here. There we go. So he is like 5 pieces. Like we got 1 piece here. Oh, maybe it would be easier if I had a. So 1 there, 2 there, 3, 4, and 5. Like 5 different pieces. Like I just divided them up so that they could move a little bit. I haven't done that with some of the other avatars that I have, because it's a lot of work when you have like then 6 pairs of wings, and one of them you barely see, like the one behind here. It's just a little silly. But there it is. It's just silly to do. Let's see here. Yuhiko says, what I do is stream on Twitch and post clips on TikTok. Sometimes on YouTube, though, my community knows me as the person who forgets they own a YouTube channel, lol. Understandable. Like, I have a TikTok, but I don't use it for anything. I just made one, so I had one in case that, and in like at any point that clips were made, and then they can just tag that if they want to. But I'm full of ADHD, I can't do it. Like, being on TikTok is too much. Yuki says, what program do you use as a PNG tuber? I actually use PNG Tuber Plus. I bought it on Steam because that one was the most stable version. It's not that much, and I don't know if it's... I think it might be free now, but I'm not sure. I can like double check for you, because I'm pretty sure it's on there. PNG Tuber Plus. Yeah, it's free now. So I'm using that one because it was just like nice, like being able to change up to 10 different expressions if I want to. Not that I've utilized it yet, but I will. Yuhiko says, oh, and never knew that was a thing. I use this application called Weirdo Tube. It's funny because like I searched like, you know, PNG Tuber, and that was the first thing that popped up, PNG Tuber Plus, because, you know, it kind of lies in the name. So there's multiple like programs when it comes to it, from what I understand. But I just went with PNG Tuber Plus because I was like, okay, like that's the first one that popped up. It was for free, technically speaking, but I then bought it on Steam, and since then it's gone the free route. But I mean, like, I don't mind having paid for it because it helps the creator of the program. But I would recommend it. I do like it a lot. I do have like multiple models as well. I can like jump into the different ones that I have. Let me just load up Clark. So I have this guy as well, just for funsies. Yuhiko says, today on stream I created one of the most simplest and cartoonish style Godzilla model I could have made, since I ain't a pro at art. I just doodle, which is all good. You don't have to be a pro to, like, you know, have fun and stream and meet new people, get to learn like about them and whatnot. Yuhiko says, ooh, I love that guy. Thank you. His name is Clark. He is just water. That's what he is. Water and air. So that's one guy, and then I have another one. His name is Kenneth. I do have with him a little bit of like the wings are not like separate by any means, because I was like, you know what, no. And like I did it once, it was a mistake, let's not do that again. Even if he has like only like 2 wings. Like, it's not that big a deal, but I was just like, nah, I'm not dealing with it. I did it once. Nah. Rufus says, Captain Clark's Ottoman Empire. I don't know that reference. I just named him Clark after the character Moomin. Like, there's like one character called Clark Tresco, and I love him so much. He is such a minor thing, but I just love his attitude and smile. He didn't do anything bad. He's just kind of like, you know, posh and rich, and has a big smile. I just liked his snootiness. Yuhiko says, Kenneth looks sneaky. Sneaky? Sneaky of all things. I wouldn't say that. I think it's because, like, unfortunately the glasses, they do not have the transparency, because for some reason it doesn't work. But oh, hold on. I do have like the drawing here, like, but yeah, you're not supposed to like have the glasses not be see-through, but due to the fact that transparency is not a thing in PNG Tuber Plus, like, it's not able to do the multiply that I usually do for like the glass part. So it just kind of looks like he's a little sneaky, but he's actually not. He's far from, if anything. The man can't even stand on ice with his cloven hooves. He just slips and slides. I don't know, like, that's not very sneaky. Yuhiko says, I see, it makes sense. Yes. It's not every program that allows for that. And when I was saving out the files as well, it wasn't really helping me either. Because, let me see here, because I do have the glasses right here. Like, as you can see, the glasses just kind of like, you know, become solid. Even if I save it as a PNG. Then it's just like that. I'm like, oh. I didn't want that, but okay, I guess I'll just deal with it. But I promise you, he's like a little baby. I say that, but like, you know, he is a full-grown adult. It's just I call him a little baby because he has a little cute face. He does have another reference sheet where you can actually see how he looks a little more like what he's supposed to. Do you have it here? Like, he has big eyes. Big old eyes. Cedric says solid, that's pretty metal, like a snake. That reference I do get. Yuhika says, oh, I love those eyes. Thank you! Like, he's just big eyes. It's just, you know, he tries to be professional, because he's a mayor and whatnot, but, not everyone takes him serious because he's so young looking, but that's because he's a cat, like part cat. And with cats, it's like really hard to tell when they're old. So it's like, how old are you? Like, should you really be running this city? And it's like, yes. I'm in my 30s. What are you talking about? I'm allowed. Rufus says, like a what? John Yakuza walks in. Yakuza? You and your Yakuza. Oh, I should change back to Nathaniel. Kind of just went into like him. I think that's the right one. No, that's not the right one. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Cedric says, damn it, I tried a Metal Gear reference but got sidelined by a Yakuza. I did already get what it was. I haven't played like the Metal Gear Solid series, but I've seen someone else play it where it was just like, we just heard a lot of cow noises all the time, and I was like, what is going on? Why is the enemy robot making cow noises? I don't get this. Why? Yuhika says, my PNG tuber I first started out with is basically my Fursona. That is fair. Like, I have all three of those that I showed you are my Fursonas. I do the same thing. Oh.
Mythos is reminding you to do a posture check.
I shall do a posture check then. Let me just sit up. There we go. No more shrimping. Thank you. Thank you, Yuhiko. Rufus says, troll too hard. What do you mean, troll too hard? BPB says, something is coming in 3 days. Verity. Huh? That sounds threatening. What's going on? What do you mean something's coming in 3 days? But yeah, no shade in, like, you know, using your persona as like a PG tuber avatar. I do that. I think most people would do that. Most. That doesn't mean all, but, you know. I think most, like, furries would, at least, do that. Because what's the point of making a persona and not using them for anything? I say as, like, I use them for almost too much. He's got the spindliest feet. Why? Goodness me. I actually need to like go a little further up because I can see that it's too long otherwise. Yuhika says, my Fursona is basically a cyan and grey ghost teddy bear meant to represent the flag of a lesser known sexuality / romantic attraction that links with me. My Fursona, in brackets, and any upgrades I do with it, outside of brackets, is basically everything about me that I can't show the world due to family. So what new character are you drawing today? I mean, it's not a new character; it's like an old one. But also like going back to like what you wrote. Really nice to like see that you're representing like that flag, like even if it's like it's a lesser known one, like then it especially need more representation, right? Because like I have like a few flags that represents me, but it's also just like there's so many where it's like I might be this, I might be that, I don't know. Like it's hard to know exactly which ones like represent oneself, so that's why it's also like I have so many personas for that reason. Because I don't want something to represent me completely and fully. But for this today it's like I'm redrawing Cormando, one of my Indigo's main cast characters. I didn't like how his legs were because like the legs are wrong in the first reference sheet. I had misunderstood some anatomy, and now I'm rectifying that, so now he can walk. I'm also gonna give him wings on the back because I have changed what I feel like with the birds, that I don't want them to have the wing hands anymore. For the most part, like if they're like a usually in flight bird, they get to have it on the back because then they can fly. Meanwhile, something like a penguin or ostrich will get still to have like the wing hands, because I do like drawing wing hands, it's fun, but it just only makes sense for those that don't really fly, or like perhaps they glide as at max, really. It's just to make it like a more cohesive with like if I make a car for like furries and stuff like that, they would have like room for the wings in the seat, because like why wouldn't they? They have wings, they need room for that, otherwise it's going to be a very uncomfortable ride for the next 8 hours if they're traveling far. Yuhika says, I basically hate having multiple models since I get overwhelmed and I'm like, which do I use? So I mainly just choose to upgrade my Persona PNG tuber if I want to act like I'm in fursuit mode on stream, or my human PNG tuber if not in fursuit mode. I mean, that's fair. Like it can be overwhelming to have a lot of models or characters or personas in general. I just like to like make a lot of personas for some reason, because like I have 19 now and I'm like, okay, this is getting out of hand, but am I gonna stop? No, probably not. Like, just being honest with myself, like I might get up to 20 within the year, or like, you know, next year, who knows, because I'm a wild lad like that. Oh no, ad. He goes, yeah, don't worry, I'll bring it up again. Actually, I'm gonna be right back. I'm also back. And welcome back, Yukiko. Sorry, needed to go grab something. But yeah, what I was saying is with first, like, multiple personas and stuff, like, I get it being overwhelming with, like, you know, having multiple all at once. Not everyone likes to do that. It's just me who prefers doing that, like having different aspects of me and different characters. I might end up having 20 personas by the end of the year, who knows? We shall see. But I kind of, like, you know, like having, like, not me, like, fully me as, like, one of the personas. Or I might have one of them be, like, fully me, like, who knows? Like, people wouldn't know which one it would be if it was the case. But I also just like it that way, like that it's, like, you know, ambiguous. Yuga says, I have one persona but like 20 upgrades, which is completely fair. Like, I have so many personas and so many of them have, like, multiple forms that it's just like, yeah, they're a character too. So that's why it's like I can kind of, like, distance myself as well, like, if anything happens to the said persona, because, like, I might, like, put them into games and stuff like that, and yeah. Who knows what will happen then. Not saying anything will happen to them, but, like, you know, you never know when they're in a game, like, because it becomes, like, a different thing then at that point. But I'm okay with it, because, like, I've chosen to, like, go this path. You know, I think I'm gonna give him, like, fluff on the sides here, like a little bit of fluff. I say fluff, but it's like feathers. I just don't really like how bare it looks otherwise. Yuhige says, one of my favorite upgrade is my teddy bear one with its distortion realm domain upgrade I'm working on. Oh, that sounds fun. Like, when you're saying distortion world and stuff, is it like with the mind of, like, Gen 4 Pokemon with Giratina? Yuga says, I'm basically inspired by Giratina. Yes, it is. I figured as much. Not a bad thing. I never played, like, the original Gen 4, and I didn't do it either with, like, Diamond and Pearl, because, like, the shiny Diamond and Pearl, I was like, nah, something's not right. And I'm glad I didn't buy it when it came out, because I was like, nah, no. That's not right. Sanger says, I literally was about to say about every time hearing Distortion World, I think of Giratina. Yeah, like, it makes sense. Like, it made such a big impact when it came out. A lot of people remember it for good reason. Like, it looks really cool, what I see, like, from back then. Yuhiko says, I need to replay Hoenn and Sinnoh. Fair. I also never played, like, the original Hoenn. Like, a lot of, like, the original Pokemon games I did not play because I didn't have a handheld. So I missed out till Gen 6. That's when I got in. So I was, like, stoked when the Legend Saw came out, and then it was like, okay, now I'm not actually as stoked. Because there's, like, a lot of things where I'm just sitting there like, it's been only 5 years? What do you mean it's only been 5 years? Where are everyone? Where are all the characters I know and love? What did you do to them? I love Kobo, but where? Where's Seabolt? Where's Grant? Where is any of the characters? Like, where's Sycamore specifically? Like, the professor? Where is he? You can't tell me he's just this one JPEG on the wall. No. I deny this fact. Cedric says lol. Yuhiko says, though I'm thinking of maybe making a second Persona that is basically inspired by Arceus. I had a Nintendo DS, but sadly didn't play original Pokemon games. Who are your favorite Pokemon characters? That is a good question. Colress. I like him so much. And Sycamore. Like, I love Sycamore, but Colress I just adore because he's so silly looking with, like, the swirl on top of his head. I do like Faba as well. For specific reasons, I ship him with, like, Colress. Little scientists. I love them. I think those are, like, some of my favorite ones. And Maxie as well. I cosplayed him at one point. Specifically from Aurus, because he has more personality there, I feel, compared to, like, the original. Because when I look at him, it's like, these two guys look the same. Like, I know that one has a little more of a tan and a beard, but, like, that doesn't change the fact that, yeah, they're just wearing black. No character to their outfits or anything, like, to represent who they are. Hence why I'm also, like, redoing some of these reference sheets, because I'm like, okay, like, I don't like the fact that none of them are wearing anything that is, like, representing themselves as, like, who they are as people. So I would like for that to be, like, less so the case. As you can hear, a little bit inspired by the fact that Maxie and Archie get outfits that represent what they're all about. Let's see here. Yuhiko says, for me, I like Kukui and Guzma. Oh yeah, Guzma is also great. My boyfriend cosplayed him. Alola is what started my obsession with Pokemon. Yeah, Alola was, like, a good generation for sure. I played that one as well. Like, I was a little upset about, like, the fact that one game came out and then the quote-unquote the finished version comes out, like, a few months later. I'm, like, sitting there like, huh? What do you mean? Like, then don't release the first version at all. It doesn't make sense. Oh, hold on. Someone is calling me. Okay. Sorry about that. Got a call and stuff like that. Now I'm back. So let me see what have people been writing. Where did I leave off? Also, Senria, what is your like favorite character? Like, I know Yuhiko asked me and then provided me with what they like, which ones of the characters they like. You're also welcome to say it. Also, hey Casey, welcome to the stream. You're also welcome to answer that question. I'm just gonna like go through and see what people wrote. Yuhiko says, man, it's so hot in UK that I finished 3 bottles of water in less than an hour. That makes sense, but also like be careful with that. Like too much water is dangerous, like in a short period of time. Casey says, oh my god, hi, oh my god, I joined the wrong time, and lol, you're being called. Yeah, I was being called right as you came in. I'm like, oh. Like, I'm drying here. I'll stay for a little longer just because of, like, you know, being a little late and a few be right backs. So, trying. Let me see what was written. Yuhiko says, it was the first anime I saw, first card set I opened, and my original favorite Pokemon was Cosmog, before it changed to Ultra Necrozma. Fair. Ultra Necrozma is a good one. Like, I just have an affinity for Yveltal, because Yveltal is just like my baby. I love that bacon. Burnt bacon in the sky. Let me see. Casey says, oh my god, yeah, I almost got the full cost of the first suit. The cost is 550 right now, including tools and materials, including tax and shipping. Ooh, that's not too bad. Now, like, the rest of that cost, it will be your time to, like, you know, actually make it. Let's see here. Yuhiko says, oh really? Casey says also, Fursuit Maker is going to 3D print the base for me out of TPU. That sounds good. TPU being the... Is it the flexible one? Or is that, like, the firm, like, one? Because, like, I forget which plastic is what. Because I know there's, like, a flexible one as well that has a little bit of give. Yuhiko says, Yveltal is cool, I have to admit. Yeah, I love that one. But then in Legend Sa, like, the way that they animated it coming after you, because, like, it's following you around, it just looks terrifying. It's like, why you walk like that? Why? Like, why are you crawling on the floor like that? Ready for a horror movie, really. Let me just fix this. Casey says, yeah, flexible. Okay, so I remembered right that TPU was the flexible one, because, like, I know that it was, like, another name for the other one that's, like, firm. Let me see. Yuhiko says, I'm thinking of commissioning a fursuit, actually. My first fursuit, though, I'm like, what should I do with it, and should I risk it with the heat of the UK currently? The thing about, like, the fursuits is that you can, like, use it for any convention. If you don't want to go to conventions, you can also just use it for posing at, like, different places, if you would like, but I would suggest having a handler who can make sure that you're okay and have, like, some protection, because not every person is cool with fursuiters. I don't know why. They can mind their own business, but they tend not to, if they're not in the community themselves. Let's see. Casey says the more expensive one. The flexible is more expensive. Yeah, that makes sense. Yuhiko says, talking about Legend CA, who is your favorite mega? Ooh, it's probably Mailstick. Madeline, hello and welcome to the stream. I'm not trying to ignore you, I'm just taking it one at a time here. Casey says also the fur is 290 pounds. I can believe that. Also, how are you doing, Madeline? It's been a bit. Yuhiko says, sadly I would have one handler, but he's like a family friend, so I see him like one time per week. I mean, that's more than most people. Like, a lot of people go to furry conventions and don't have a handler, and that's fine. You can do that because like you are in an environment of people who are within the community. But when it comes to like outside of the community, then that's just where you have to have a handler and be safe. So yeah. But yeah, like what Mega would you say that is your favorites? Because I said Meowstic is probably mine. Like, it's because like I like Scollipedes, but I like it more as like when it's just regular, because like I feel like it's too many colors at that point. Like, I love colors, but like I feel like it's just a little too much. Like, I like its shiny version though when it's like Mega, but when it comes to Meowstic, on the other hand, I like both versions of it being like shiny and not shiny. Also, it's not like too much. I like the androgynous look it gets compared to Pyroar. Can you tell I don't like Pyroars? Let me see. A lot is being said. I need to like go back up. Casey says, depends on what part of UK you're from. I don't mind helping. I'm in the Midlands. Yuga says, I am from Essex. I don't know where that is. Let's see. Madeline says, I recently watched Toy Story 5. I haven't watched that one yet. I'm assuming it's fairly new. I keep forgetting that there's a 5th one out. But I hope it was good. Like, I hope you had fun with it. Casey says, so I will go to the Brumfurs. Oh. Ruby says, I can't do none of that. I have a grand total of 2 IRL friends. Oh? But you'll make more if you go to, like, conventions. Casey says, a bit too far for me, sadly. Maybe in the future. Yeah. Rufus says, both of which can't go anywhere with me. Oh, what? That's sad. Senria says, also, I recently got Suicune very early in Pokemon Sword before my first badge with the DLC because of one vid I saw. You can get it very early and was before level Obeyman because Legends Arceus introduced it. Huh. I'm pretty sure that the level of Bayman was like earlier, but maybe I'm wrong. Seriously says, so I just have a free level 70 Suicune. Fair enough, like, have at it. Might as well have fun with it. I do love Suicune, it's very cute. I wish I got a movie. The same for Raikou? Raikou? Like, Entei got a movie, but the other two was shafted, which is sad. Let's see. Rufus says, one is a full-grown man and has never worked in his life and doesn't have a bank account and therefore no money to do anything I'm doing. What? How do you not have a bank account? Like, what? How is that even possible? Does he get everything in cash, but like at the same time, if he doesn't ever have a job, then how? Versus the other one's dad is basically the Führer and doesn't let him do anything. Well, at one point when he's an adult and lives by himself, he doesn't have to, like, you know, take orders from dad. Be a little rebel. Like, good lordy. Let me just see here. Yuhiko says, I have to go with Mega Halucha for new one, but for old one, I have to go with Mega Garchomp. If we're going with, like, new and old, that might also be, like, a little different as well. Yuhiko says, that's alright, I understand. Rufus says, I'm wandering around blind with no handler. I mean, if you go to, like, conventions, you'll find new friends there who can, like, you know, be a handler for you. Like, it's a possibility, at least. You can make some friends with that. Because not everyone wants to, like, have a fursuit either. Casey says at Confuzzled lol, I'm saver for that, which it makes sense. Yuhiko says, is Confuzzled like the main UK fur convention? Yes, it is, I think. Casey says, yeah, it is. It's in Birmingham and it's literally very close to me. Ruby says, I know. Delays. I forget what part you're answering to. Casey says, just a quick 10-minute train journey from me. Yukiko says, I see. I have to see one near me. I'm sure there's like multiple in the UK. Casey says, there might be a fur meet. Have you been to the London Furs? I don't know. Let's see. Rufus says he's 18 with no government ID and can't get a job or a bank account without them, and his parents ransack his room and steal his money he keeps in his room when he's not around. What? That sounds illegal on all accounts. Like, what's going on? I think you could most definitely go to the police with that. Like, that doesn't seem right. If he's 18, doesn't have a government ID because his parents don't really like take care of him, like didn't take care of him. Yeah, like that's insane. Like, I feel like almost like Child Protective Services should have been in on that earlier, but a little late for that, I guess. Now it's like the police you would have to get to, I guess, because that doesn't sound right if you don't have any way of, like, you know, providing for yourself and your parents are even stealing from you. That's literally theft. Just because, like, your kids are not your property, they're people. What? Huh? Yukiko says I need to do research about it. Not yet. Let's see. Casey says be right back. Yep. Take your time. I caught up. Oh my god. So much to take in. I'm still baffled. What do you mean? Okay, I do want to fluff this one up a little bit, just because like it looks a little weird how straight that is. Yeah, break it up a little bit. Casey says, I'll be honest, I will do everything without a handler. I mean, some people are fine without a handler. It's just, you know, I'm just saying handlers are really good to have when outside of a convention. Just because of, yeah, some people can be weird outside of conventions because they're not part of the community. And can be dangerous too. Casey says, yeah, of course, yeah, because that was like the only thing that I was saying. Like, you know, if you're going to a convention, you can probably do just fine without. Casey says, I'm not really going to do it in public, only in meets and cons. Yeah, which makes sense, because, again, you have that safety net. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. Making sure that nothing happens. Because we don't want anything to happen. Yuhiko says, I'm gonna check out the London Furs website real quick, be right back. Yeah, take your time. I'm here for a little bit longer. Casey says, maybe in public if I have fursuit friends who wants to hang out. Yeah, that would make it more fun as well. Like to have multiple people with you. He's got spindly little feet. Has to support all that on top. I'm going back to like thinking about like Mega Evolutions, like the first few. I was like, probably Mega Gardevoir is my favorite because like I feel like Garchomp was like too many spikes, but that's maybe just me. The Mega Houndoom was also a good one, but like I don't think that was like in the first one. I think that came in. No, I think it did. I'm not sure if it came out in like Gen 6 or if it came out with the remake of Hoenn. Trying to think. I think the most disappointing part about like Gen 6 was that none of the actual Pokemon from the generation got anything, and then first in CA it did. But even then, it's more Gen 5 than anything. Casey says you also need to pre-book before you go due to like overcrowding reasons. That makes sense. Considering it is like a small space, so it would make sense if it's like, you know, at bars or something like that. Like they only have so and so much space. Ad break is starting soon. I see. Okay. You don't get to see his ankles. No ankles for thee. I think I want to do this. Yeah, that's a little better. Gonna head up here so it matches a little better with the one in front. There we go. I'm still thinking about like the Mega Evolutions. I don't really remember all of them. I think I just used like Gardevoir and that was it. Yuhiko says, so it seems a London first thing is going to be an hour away from me. I don't mind that. I'll need to see my budget for tickets and commissioning my suit/fursuit head. Yeah, like fursuit meet should be like going every month or so. Like if it's just a meet, like at least like in Denmark it does every month. I don't know about the UK if it's like every month at like a specific day in the month, because like we have it like the first Saturday of the month usually. I could imagine the UK would have something similar to that. I didn't put it that far up, actually. Never mind, let's put it further down. Something like that, yeah. He gets to have knees. Yuga says a lot of first has a lot of events. I'm seeing it on their website. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, it's like a thing where it's like, you know, more frequently you get to know people a little better at like smaller events like that, so you can make some friends within the furry community. That's essentially what they're for, so that you're not like what's it called, like thrust into it with like a furry convention, because like there's so many people and they usually like stick with like their friends for the most part. Not everyone, of course. Like there are some new people as well, where it's like, where do they even begin? I try to like sit down and talk with people every now and then, like if I'm like having any time to go to like a, what's it called, the artist lounge, I think. Oftentimes they're called artist lounge, where I just sit there and draw with people. If I get time for it, that is. It's not always. Because sometimes it's like, oh, my friends wants to do this and that and stuff like that, and then it's like, yeah, but I could potentially talk with new people, but like, I should also spend time with my friends. But like, at least like in the beginning, I did that a lot, just because of, yeah, like I was new in the fandom, and it was a great way to like break the ice. Because I could just sit there and draw with other artists and be like, hey. Or like some people come in who aren't artists and they're like, hey, does anyone want to draw in my sketchbook that I brought for the convention? And then you can draw whatever you want in it. Some people do that because it's fun. Yuhiko says, as a femboy, I got myself a new skirt, and I am wearing in public for the first time. Due to family not liking it, I thought people would be mean, but the public is being nice to me, which I like. Yeah, like one's family does not necessarily like, you know, reflect like the general public. So I'm glad that you got that great experience with like other people, because like it's not fair to you that your family is just like not approving of it. You couldn't exactly choose your family now. But at least like other people around are supportive, and I'm glad to hear that. Casey says, I'm back. Welcome back. Yuhiko says, I would love to make more furry friends in my area, the more the better. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure you can. Because there's a lot of furries in like the UK. I have been to Confuzzled a couple of times, and like there was plenty. And people are always looking for like new people to talk with. I'm sure, like, well, a lot of people are. Not everyone. Let's give him his tail, because he needs that, and then I need to give him his wings. Otherwise he's not really a bird. Let's see. Casey says, yes, I do the exact same. I wore I wore a skirt at Pride. Someone said "Slay Girl." Sadly, I'm like a 3-hour train journey from you. £100 train ticket. That is a far trip. Goodness me. Expensive for a ticket, I will say. Yuhiga says, not gonna lie, I love a long journey, just family hated me traveling longer than 1 hour, but I don't mind doing 3 hours. Yeah. Casey says, you should come to Confuzzle when I'm 18. Lol. Oh my god, that's fair. Yuhiga says, let me see how far Confuzzle is from me. Casey says, my parents don't mind me at 17 to catch a train to London by myself. Also Hilton Hotel. Yeah, it's in Hilton Hotel right next to the airport. How many feathers did they give him? 5. Okay. 5 he gets. Because that part is like, fine, whatever. Let me see. Casey says, and airport, close to Star City, I think. I do remember it being close enough from a small mall or something like that when I went there. I remember getting like Lindt chocolate. Because they had a store in there that was just Lindt chocolate. Yuga says is 2 hours and 45 minutes. Not the worst trip, but like it is quite a far trip. If you're going to Confuzzled, I would suggest at least like getting maybe a hotel room if you don't want to like travel that far every day to go there. Kid says, from your station to Birmingham New Street, yes, neck arena. Yuhika says, I need to first get a suit/head, then I can think about conventions and meetups. Casey says, oh my god, same, I'm making mine like next month or in August. Like, you don't technically need to have a fursuit to go to furry conventions, because not everyone has one. But it's up to you with your comfortability, like how much you want, like, you know, to show to people. Like, not everyone likes to be associated with being furry, so some people just straight up are only in fursuit when they're at conventions. And that's fair. Like, I get that. Let me see. Yuhika says, I mean, if maybe the first convention is spent more than 1 day in... Oh, fun. There are like some conventions that are just 1 day or 2 days. No. Carrot. He says, I know, but I want to hide my face. Yeah, like, that's what I just mentioned, like, you know, up to your comfortability. Yuhika says, I plan to do into commission mine commission mine this month. I've always wanted a fursuit head mainly. Yeah, like the rest of it is like, you know, that's fine. Like, you can find that at any convention actually. Like, the paws and the tail, you can usually find if it's like a generic species. Yeah, you can probably find that at the convention. The head is like the main thing. Casey says, yeah, that's fair. Yuhiko says same. Casey says what I'm commissioning is a 3D printed mask and eye mesh, which makes sense. Henry says, to be fair, most people who own fursuits make more money to even pay for bits of it, and that's not talking about the full suit, to what I heard. I think that depends. Hold on. So, you mean people who own fursuits make more money to even pay for bits of it? Huh. What do you mean with that? Like, because it depends. Like, some people just like to, like, save up for it to get like the fursuit that they want. They don't necessarily get paid more because some people just have regular day jobs like everyone else. I think it's a common misconception that furries just have a lot of money. Like, they just save up their money for like the thing they want. Casey says it might be August until I make my suit due to shipping a fur it's from USA. You could have gotten fur from the UK. I think like Mohair Bear is like in the UK. And there's also like fur in the Europe. There's like Stuffhummel, which is like a German website. But now you have ordered it, so it's a little late for me to say. But maybe in the future, if you think about like fixing things and whatnot, like there's that possibility that you could get it shipped from there. Then Ria says, I don't know. I mean, like the piece of the fursuit itself is dummy expensive. I think it depends on like the fursuit maker you get, because of course, like supply and demand. If it's like a expensive fursuit maker, then it's probably because like a lot of people want it, and therefore like their prices are up, which makes sense because like they only have time for so much to make so much, because everything is handcrafted for the most part, even if it's like 3D printed some parts, like the head. You still need to like fur it by hand. You can't just machine do that. So that's also like something to like take into account. Oh.
Kamithas is telling you to stretch.
I guess I'll stretch. Thank you, Yuhiko. I'm gonna stand up for that. I'll stretch it out. Thank you. Yuga says, do y'all know any reliable fursuit / hat maker? I don't actually know many. Like I've seen a few around, but it's like, it's gonna take years for you to like get it by fursuit makers for the most part. Because art takes time. So that's something to keep in mind when you're commissioning a fursuit. Also, I don't want this song. Stop it. Shush. No Christmas yet. We're only in the halfway through the year. Because like, I don't have any personal experience with commissioning people for fursuits, because when I bought my fursuit, it was pretty much just a pre-made, so you can also do that. But if you want off your fursuit, your fursona specifically, then it just makes sense to commission it. It's not really what I want. I don't like the hand. What's going on? Yeah, that makes a little better sense. Because don't really want to see those. Let me see. Casey says, yeah, oh my god, I knew someone, but I forgot their name. Yuhiko says, that's alright, I must search on Etsy, no problem. I don't know if Etsy is like the best spot to like get fursuits specifically, like I'm not entirely sure on that. Because I know there's like Kemono Copy. It's one of my friends has like fursuit from it and it looks really good quality. So I would maybe suggest that, like, you know, because Etsy is like not something to be trusted at this point. Casey says also one I'm getting the 3D printed base from has a full-time job now. They used to do fursuit making, however, they quit. So they are only doing 3D printed things like my base and the mesh for me. Yeah, like it's a tough business being in like the fursuit making business. Because it's not that easy. Also, it's like very stressful because like you are doing like custom things for things. For people, not things. Things. Was that talking? I don't do that. Let me see here. Yuhiko says, art does take time. I know that very well. Even if it comes in 20 years, I'll still be happy. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Because you should be happy with like the outcome, and especially if you're waiting 20 years. Jesus. That would be like wild. Like, I don't think it's ever going to take that long. It shouldn't take that long, like, to get something. I just know that it can take like a couple of years, maybe 3 years, depending on like how much it is and how many details you have on like the head itself, if you're just doing the head. Because, yeah. I'm thinking more so like, you know, a whole full suit can take like think 3 years to 4 years to get, but the head is like the most like integral part, like where there's like the most detail to make. Hilp says, do you want my Discord, by the way? Rufus says, I got my head from Etsy. Yeah, like, I'm not saying that you can't get from Etsy. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't really trust Etsy because of, like, the amount of drop shipping there is. Just very much so, like, be careful of, like, who you buy from. Like, look at the reviews for sure. But yeah. I'm sure you already did that. Need to make his other arm thicker. Let me see. Hill says, I would say X is better and just look. Yeah, X or like Blue Sky. Blue Sky, you also can like find things like fursuit makers there. I'm sure there's like a channel that you can follow or something like that where it's just fursuit makers. Because they have that for artists, like furry artists. Yuigo says, I will check X then. And if you want, there you go. Casey says, to be honest, the fursuit seller who I know I'm getting their 3D printed base from their store on Etsy. Yeah, like, I'm not saying that they don't have. I'm just saying that they can be a little hard to find nowadays just because of, like, drop shipping and, like, rampant AI problems on Etsy. So, I think, like, it can be easier to find with, like, you know, finding the right channel to follow on, like, Blue Sky, for example, like, because it usually gets like vetted by people, like, in some way, like, oh, like, are they actually like a person, right? I'm also just not fond of Etsy, I will say that. Been there myself, and it's just, nah. I don't really like the platform in of itself. And the amount of people I hear that, you know, get billed for shipping, and it's been like 5 years since they shipped that thing, and it's like, yeah, because of new updates, and it's like, yeah, let's take money from these people who have already sent their thing to the customer like ages ago, like, but because we updated things, like, sucks to suck, I guess. It's like, no, don't like that. Cases that would say Telegram is okay, I think. Telegram is one way to like find people, yes. Just wouldn't do any like business talk through Telegram because of the fact that they can delete everything. Like, I would always go with like an email or something that is like a little more what's it called, concrete, that you can keep. Because again, Telegram, they can just delete your messages and their messages. There's not really anything you're gonna be able to do about that. Kisa says that's true, yeah. Like, one way is like finding them and like following them there. Oh.
Says remember to save.
Oh, thank you, Yuhiko. I shall save. He has now been saved. Thank you, don't want to lose all that progress, honestly. That would suck. Keep forgetting to like finish things. And then give his little talon in the back. Yeah. Yuka says, I'm just doing a search on X. Yeah, X or Blue Sky. Like, Blue Sky is also like a good platform, I would say, for finding other people. I get more engagement over there, like, than I do like most other platforms. But I think you can also like go on Furfinity to find, but like you have to be like 18, I think, to use the website in general. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, Furfinity is the hub, essentially. Casey says, also do not fall for those fursuit scams. Do you want to commission me? Please don't fall for them. You go to them. Yeah, there's too many of those like on Discord with like, please commission me, and it's like, if any of those come from like my server, I ban them from my server, because no. Like, I have a self-promotion one, like, channel for a reason, so you can promote your own work, like, whether it's fursuit making, art, music, etc., videos that you make. Like, I think I have, like, a specific channel for that, but, like, point being, promote yourself there, let people come to you, rather than, like, the other way around. That gets you banned. And immediately, with no warning. Casey says, I remember asking you for help. One got aggressive at me. Yeah, and I banned them. I'm pretty sure I did, because no. I don't like that kind of like behavior. Like, get out. That's not the type of community or server I'm running. Yuhiga says, I need to join your Discord. Yeah, you can. Let me just grab it for you then. Hold on. Hey, Casey got it. Fast. I feel like I need to like change this arm a bit. I want it to be a little more elbow. Might just be easier to change it myself, because this is too fat now. Too thick. Like, sure, he's like a gym bro, but nah, mate, that's too thick. I just wanted him to have more elbow. We're gonna change that. Hazy says the pollen is affecting me badly. What? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Did you take any allergy pills? Hey. Yeah, that's a little better. Soften it a little bit. And then do something like that over here too. Let me see. Yuhika says, "Oh damn, so much channels." Lol. Yeah, there's a lot of channels. You can pretty much like remove. Well, the thing is, there's a lot more than what you see at first. Because depending on how many roles you take on, you will be able to see more. I had a lot of things planned, and I just haven't gotten to it. As I said, I've gotten games that I want to make that I still haven't gotten around to. I still am working on like some things, but it's like, you know, this is technically work towards a game. Because he is part of one of the games, this character in particular. But that one's like a further down the line because it's way too complicated. His head is too big. Need to make it smaller. Yippee! But yeah, like further down the line, I will make the game that he is part of. He will be part of a second one, like as a spin-off kind of thing, like. But otherwise, yeah, he's mostly meant for like one particular one. Yeah, it's a little better now that he's not gotten such a big head. Yeah, that's better. It's not a chibi. Let me see here. Casey says, "Oh my god, yeah, are you making the Fursuit channel? You should also have Fursuit Picks channel as well. I took honey. Well, honey is not an allergy med, but you know." Right, I forgot to do that. I could do that right now. I'll just put that in here. Just gonna do that for now. I'm gonna put like your fursuit photos. I don't know. I put it in the art chat. So like now there's like one for like fursuit making and then fursuit photos. So like the fursuit making, you can like, you know, put your work in progress and like maybe ask for advice. I think that could work. There you go. Casey says, "At least I'm not sneezing like crazy." Well, at least there's that. Yuhiko says, "Man, searching for MK Reese gonna take me a while." What? Casey says, oh my god, why am I tempted to press I am a bot roll? Don't do it. It's literally for like any new bots that come in because they'll take on all the roles without like a second thought because they are just programmed to take it. So I'm like, okay, like if anyone clicks on that, I'll boot them immediately. Yuhika says, for a maker is gonna. Yeah, like it's gonna take a bit. Like, I think I can write one Kemono copy. Kemono copy. That one is like a first maker, and then from there you can find multiple other ones because they tend to like follow each other as well. So that's a possibility. You could go that route. I'm pretty sure. Because like I know a friend that does have a fursuit with that, and from what I hear from her, it's a really good maker. I can just send the link to like their Blue Sky or something. Here you go. There you go. They have like some really cute fursuits. Like I was considering for sure like getting from them at one point. But yeah, like as I said, they tend to follow each other, so you can maybe find some other fursuit makers from there. Because, you know, gotta work together, and essentially. They're all in the same boat. Kind of like how artists follow other artists. Casey says, oh my god, smart. What do you mean smart? Oh, with the bot, yes. Because I saw someone else do it, I was like, well, I'm just gonna add that in too now. Just make my life easier. And they can't be mad at it because I already wrote, if you take this role, you're gonna get banned. Yuhiko says, I appreciate the help. Yeah, no worries. Like, I hope that you find, like, the person that you really want, to make, your persona, because, like, I know that that's, like, a very specific thing. Like, if you have, like, a specific style you want to go for, like, then go for it. Why settle for something you don't want? And it's not anything bad towards, like, the person that, like, the other, like, fursuit makers. It's just, like, you just want a specific thing for your particular character or persona. Casey says, I'm the odd one out. I'm not on Blue Sky. Yuhiko says, I'm not on Blue Sky either. Well, I mean, the reason why I'm on Blue Sky instead, like, I have an X account, but I don't use it for anything because, like, the whole Gruck thing, I don't care for it. Casey says, did you know the sky is blue? No, I didn't. I'm just thinking of the Tumblr post back in the day with, like, which color of the sky are you talking about? And it's just, like, you know, a gradient of all the different colors the sky can be. Where do I go from here? Yuhiko says, I thought it was chocolate. The sky? The sky is chocolate? Man, it wouldn't last. Casey says, actually, how is the sky blue when space is black? I'm confused. I'm having an autism moment. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I didn't look that up. I know it's something atmospheres or so, but it's been a while. I also realized the time. I should head off soon. I will finish him off stream with like sketching him, because like I don't want him in the thumbnail anymore. He's done. He's been in there 3 times. My criteria, I'm like, how often have you been in the thumbnail of something? 3 times? Ooh, that's many a times. Out you go. Yuhiko says same here. Now you mention it, I'm now trying to understand it. Hard to understand. Don't want to understand. I don't need to know everything. Casey says, how does the Earth be light when space is black? What? Oh my god, yeah. You know, the sun provides light. I know that much. Yeah, I'm just gonna like do this feather and then I'm gonna like head off. Let me just do that. Also because it's getting hot in this room. There we go. He's almost finished. I will just add like his wings on the back off stream. Add his face and like the hairstyle on the back of his head, because I don't want him to necessarily be bald just because he's a bald eagle. Add some fluff wing part here, like a little bit of like the stripes here for like the arms too, so they're like talons, and then he'll be done essentially. Well, done like body. Clothes will come later. Cases, yeah, but sun should make space light. I don't think that's how it works, considering the universe is vast. Don't think too much about it. Yurika says, I do not know how is sky blue in morning, but space is black. Space is dark. Yurika says, Birdie. Yes, Birdie. Birdie is almost done. I guess Willow will have to wait to another day. This one. She'll have to wait to another day. Unless I'm doing her off stream, I don't know. Might do that. Because I did Maria off stream, and I did finish Elijah off of stream. Like most of it I did do, but like the wings I didn't finish on stream, and the same with like the little scales on the tail, the hip, the side, and arms and neck. But otherwise, like pretty much did him on stream. Okay, a little bit of his hair here I didn't also do, like. You know, I'm not above like doing a few things off stream, just because like it would be silly only working during streaming hours, because that would not be a whole heck of a lot. Yuhika says I'm thinking too much about it. Yep, no need to worry about that. Casey, don't worry about it. But yeah, for now I shall head off and I'll stream again. I think, when was it again that I said schedule? Let's look at it. It's the 23rd today, so the 25th is the next time, which is Thursday. Around the same time is when I will be streaming, and we'll see what I do then. If I've finished Willow already, and if I've given them clothes, then I might just start Lionarding these guys and gals and non-binary pals. Yuhika says, okay, take care, have a nice rest of your day. Same to you. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, the two of you, and Rufus and Senryo as well, unless it's nighttime for you. Then have a great night. Oh. Did you just said...
is reminding you to do a posture check.
A posture check before I head out. Okay, I'll stop shrimping. Okay, fine, I'll... That's just silly. Casey says, take care and have a think why is the sky blue. You know, I'm not gonna think about it. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I like the color blue. Why do I have to question it? This guy can be whatever it wants to be. Cases and why is grass green? Again, they can be what they want to be. I'm not gonna judge them. River says still here. What I miss? Oh, yeah. About to head out. See ya. Goodbye for now. Bye bye.